y'all, it's your girl Alyssa Christine back with another video. So today's video is going to be my, what is it called again, the palette tag. It was curated by, I believe it's Glines and Samantha March, but the person I actually saw do this was Tatiana Anissa here on YouTube. So yeah, so that's what today's video is gonna be, so let's just jump right into it. Question is, which is your all-time favorite palette? And the one that I picked was my ColourPop Hocus Pocus. This is the original one, because they did come out with a second one last year, but this is her. Oh my god, I just got my nails all in there. Anyway, yeah, so this is what she looks like. I'm truly obsessed. If anyone knows, I am obsessed with Hocus Pocus. So literally when this first came out, I was all over. Like I literally was at like work, like, oh my god, I need to get it, I need to get it. And if anybody knows, like literally the website crashed, so we had to, you know, wait for the next day. But I am obsessed with the color story, the way that they curated the palette, like everything about this, just like they really did it. They killed it with this palette, and I am truly obsessed with Hocus Pocus, so this will forever be my all-time favorite palettes. Now the next one is your new favorite palette, and for that one I had to go with Moonspell Volume 2 by Lunar Beauty. This is so beautiful. Like I am obsessed with it. Like the packaging is stunning. The color story, like come on now. The color story, I don't want to blind you guys, but the color story is beautiful. Like my favorite shades to put on my eyes are purples, greens, and like wine shades, and this is just giving me all my purple fantasies. And even like some wine shades in here. Like this is stunning. At first when I saw this, I wasn't too excited about it until I started like seeing swatches and stuff like that and reviews. Yeah, and I honestly I bought it just for like the packaging, and I'm obsessed with Lunar Beauty's packaging, so that's why I originally bought it. But I thought that I wasn't gonna like actually use it. I am a collector, so I just bought it because I'm a collector. But when I saw people's reviews based on it, I got so obsessed, and I just started playing with it myself. I know I cannot like get over this palette. She is stunning, and Manny definitely killed it with this. Like I'm giving him the award of packaging queen. Like it's the details for me. Like this is stunning, and I'm like truly obsessed with this. The next one is the palette that you keep for memories. Automatically I went to the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. This is the first launch, and I'm gonna just open it and show you guys. But this is what she looks like, and I don't use her anymore. Just because like the color story is not my vibe right now. It's not what I like currently, but I cannot throw her away because I did get this back when it first launched, and I was actually pregnant with my daughter at that time, and I literally like annoyed my daughter's father when we were together. I'm like, I need this, I want it so bad, like I need to have this in my collection. Back then I was like obsessed with the Jaclyn, like, so I was so obsessed with this at one point, but I don't use her anymore. But I do keep her, like I said, because it just reminds me of the days when I was pregnant, and I honestly love those moments. Like if you've ever been pregnant, if you're a mom, and you just understand like how beautiful and precious that time in your life is. So for that, I cannot get rid of her. Like I'm just obsessed, and I will never get rid of this, like, to be honest. Like let's just be real. Okay, so the next one is the underrated palette, and for that I had to go with the Natasha Denona Love palette. Now I know this is like a hate or love like type of palette. People like either hate it or they love it. I am fortunate to be the person that actually loves it. I'm gonna try to hide the mirror as much as I can, but I honestly just love the tones in this. I didn't think I would love it that much just because I don't know, just like the pinky type shades really threw me off at one point. But for whatever reason, I've been getting into pink tones, but it has to be like really like baby pink, or maybe just like the tiniest hint of pink with like purple shades. I love that. I think it's beautiful. And the formula is very different from what I'm used to, but I really enjoy this formula. And yeah, this is my very first Natasha Denona palette, and I'm truly obsessed. Like, I don't know why this wasn't as loved as majority of her other palettes, but I truly love her, and it's definitely underrated. And obviously I'm going to use this one for Valentine's Day because hello, it's the love palette. It just literally, like, it makes sense to, you know. Okay, so the next one is the palette that's not a favorite but you can't get rid of, and automatically I went with the second launch of Hocus Pocus. This is the one that they did at the end of last year, and now don't get me wrong, the packaging I'm not mad at. Like, I think it's cute. It's a little, you know, more cartoony, but nonetheless I still like it. It's purple. It's really cute. Yeah, the only thing is, oh my god, this really irks me, is the color story in here. The color story disgusts me. Like, I'm just really not happy with this. I feel like they really missed the mark with this one, and they could have done better. Like don't come out with one, the first one that was bomb, that was killer, that was an amazing eyeshadow palette, and then you come out with this one. This is supposed to be better than the first one, and this one is not. And this one came broken. First off, that's why I see smudged here. I never even used this, you guys. I'm just not happy with this. I'm really unpleased by this. But like I said, I'm a collector, and I do love Hocus Pocus, so I just needed it in my collection. But I don't see myself actually like using this as of now. But yeah. Okay, so the next one is your, which one is it again? Fave collab. Okay, so I automatically had to go with my Be Perfect Carnival, the Antidote. I'm obsessed. I think this was definitely killer. This was one of, like, if not my only favorite, honestly, because like nothing can match this. Let's open her up right quick, because oh my god, when this came out I was all over it. I don't want to blind you guys with this mirror, but I thought I just heard something that was kind of like scary. Anyway, yeah, this is what she looks like, and she is beautiful. Like, look at these colors. Like, I'm obsessed with these greens, but I have no idea why. Like, I'm telling you guys, my taste in makeup changes all the time, because like this like section right here is just giving me all the vibes. Like, even this would be cute for like Valentine's Day, that section, but they definitely did this. Be Perfect and Stacey Marie, they killed this collab. Like, this is stunning. Like, these colors are beautiful. I love this color too, and this one, and that. Like, I love majority of all of them, but they did so good with this. And look at the packaging. Like, this gives me all the romance. Like, this is so beautiful. I'm just obsessed. But yes, that was my favorite collab of 2021. The next one is the 2021 favorite palette, and another Be Perfect and Stacey Marie, the Carnival Free Love Tahiti. This was definitely like my favorite 2021 palette. Oh my god, she is beautiful. Now, like, I feel like you should already know that this purple section over here is giving me life right now. Like, this is gorgeous, okay? And I'm just obsessed. This right here was the game changer for me, because I am very scared to play with color for eyeshadows, but like, I'm so obsessed with this. Like, this was the start of my makeup taste like changing. Like, my taste of makeup definitely has changed because of this palette right here, and she's so beautiful. These greens, these browns right here, stunning. Even the shade Hibiscus, I just love. I think it's so beautiful. This shade right here, Chili Pepper. This is so beautiful. Like, Be Perfect and Stacey Marie know how to freaking give you amazing quality good eyeshadow palettes. Like, the formula is beautiful, the color stories are beautiful, and it's just very thought out, like very well curated, and I'm just like truly obsessed. I can't wait to see like what else they come out with. But yeah, so then the next one is Didn't Expect to Love, and automatically I went for my Scott Barnes palette, and I'm gonna show you why. This right here is a cool tone palette, and I never really cared for cool tone palettes just because I have more of a olive complexion. So I was definitely more into my like warm neutral type shades. But like I said, my taste in makeup has changed a ton within the last year, and I don't know, I just really love my cool tone shades now more than my warm tones. But this color story is so beautiful. It's like you have your mauves and like your cooler tone like grays and like blues, and it's so beautiful. Like, I don't know, something about this just screams winter to me, and I'm just truly obsessed. Like, and even the formula is stunning. It looks like I have barely even touched it, but I mean, like I said, I don't really wear eyeshadows that often because color does scare me, but I'm still in the practicing stage. But like I said before as well, I am a collector, so I needed this. Like, I tell myself that I need these things and I really don't, but I'm still gonna say I need it. Okay, so the next one is the palette that brings you joy, and automatically I thought of Moon Spell Volume 1, obviously by Lunar Beauty. Oh my god, my love for this palette. Okay, if anyone knows, okay, I think that this palette is so beautiful and definitely gives off what he was trying to create here, and I feel like he actually accomplished it. So hold on, let's just even look inside really fast. Look at that. Like, the first one I'm obsessed with, but I'm even more obsessed with this one because of not only the color story is beautiful, like we again have our purples, but the name choices and like the story behind this, like the making of it, really like called to me because I myself, I love Charm. I grew up watching Charm, and so did Manny. And the fact that like the names of the sisters are in here, and like of course some others, this is like the names are all based on witches, and I'm just obsessed with that. I love Halloween time, I love spooky scary vibes, and the fact that like, oh my god, I just literally nicked that. These are based on witches. I'm obsessed. So like literally the first 4 are from the Charmed one. Well, they're called the Charmed ones, which is from the show Charmed. So first we have Prue, Piper, Phoebe, and Paige. And fun fact, Phoebe was always my favorite, and it's so crazy because I'm actually named after her. So her real name is Alyssa Milano, and my name is Alyssa. So that's actually where I got my name from, and it's just insane because I'm obsessed with that show. I have 4 years. I've seen every episode multiple times. Like, it goes on reruns, and I still watch it like if I've never seen it before. But I'm just truly obsessed. Some of my other shades that I love in here are Winifred, Sarah, and Mary, obviously because those are the names for Hocus Pocus. Like I said, I'm obsessed. I also like Bonnie here. If you've ever seen The Vampire Diaries, I love that show. That shade is beautiful. And then also Nancy, like, has anybody seen The Craft, please? And Marnie, Halloween Town Hello. Like, this just brings me so much joy because it just reminds me of my childhood. It brings back so many beautiful, amazing memories from my childhood, and like this was the first palette that automatically popped into my head when I thought of what brings me joy. So yeah, that is this one. And then the next one is the newest palette in your collection, and that is the Wild Jaguar by Huda Beauty. And yes, I got this because of Tatiana Anissa here on YouTube. I know that there's a couple more shades, like palettes of this one that came out with this collection, but this is the one that really spoke to me and I'm drawn to. Like, I think this is so beautiful. Like, the colors, like the metallicness that's going on here. Like, you can't tell me that that purple isn't stunning. I freaking touched it. I keep touching these damn shades. The only thing that I really do not like about this is this shade right here. And not because the formula isn't good or anything. It just really, like, throws me off that, like, this whole palette gives you, like, dark, mysterious vibes. And then you just have this, like, one light shade. It's just, like, I don't know if it's, like, the OCD in me or something. But it just really throws me off, like, yeah, no. But nonetheless, this palette is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's fun. And yeah, this is my newest palette. And then the last question is the first palette used in 2022, and that palette was the Wine and Only by ColourPop. And this is what she looks like. She is so beautiful. Like I said, I love these like wine shades on my eyes, and these are stunning. This shade right here, what is this one called? What is it called? Mull It Over. Okay, whatever that name means. She's beautiful. What else? Winter, stunning. I'm definitely obsessed with this shade right here. This one is called Cast the Chateau. I don't know, I'm bad with names, but this palette is really beautiful and super stunning, and this was the first palette that I used this year. And yeah, and I really do enjoy ColourPop shadows and the formula, and I really like this whole palette. I don't know why mine came with like little dents, but I really wanted this palette and I didn't want to return it or anything, so I just kept it as is. It's fine, but nonetheless, that was the first palette that I used for 2020. Yes, you guys, so that is the end of the video of the palette tag. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this new setup that I have going on. It's kind of similar to the last video I had, but yeah, it's a work in progress. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.